Just break dancing stars, amplify us. I'm tired of sleep. How's it feel to wake up knowing you've lost?
moments can be monuments to you. If your life is interesting and true, it's just the same for a man or a girl. The meaning of the world lies outside the world. People love people and they understand. If you want to renovate your background mind, a federal woman needs municipal man. People gotta synchronize to animal time. You can't change the feeling, but you can change the feeling about the feelings in a second or two. People always come around. I'm studying the ceiling on a little afternoon, and when I paint my dining room, people gonna come I love to see a rainbow from a garden hose, lit up like the blood of a centerfold. I love the city and the city rain, suburban kids with biblical names. People ask people to watch their scotch. People send people up to the moon, and when they return, well, there isn't much. People be careful not to crest too soon. The drums march along at the clip of an ivy drip, like sparks from a muffler dragged down the strip. I really hope you come around. It's sunny and 75. It feels so good to be alive. Come on, baby, don't stay inside. Everybody's coming out tonight.
try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. When I meet the choirs of the angels, I'll try and sing along. Bet when you met the choirs of the angels, you sang a prettier song. Bet when you met the choirs of the angels, you sang a prettier song. Bet when you met the choirs of the angels, you sang a prettier song. Bet when you met the choirs of the angels, you sang a prettier song. It's made of roses. Now I find out it's under our noses. You made it real, so real it's going. You're unreal, but you don't know it. Not that big a deal, I just hoped you would. So much braver, and now I'm so much braver. Now I know why I am waking. I remembered this plan we're making. The world is mine, but I saw you take it. Hearts were hearts beat before they were breaking. And I'm still fine with second place. And now I'm so much braver. And now I'm so much braver. And I can't wait until I can show you what I've dreamt of. My eyes like shoulders. Look inside them, it goes unnoticed. Just believe me, we're getting closer. We're okay, so okay, I'll get going now. And now I'm so much braver. And now I'm so much braver.
Feel the work of the teeth, packed in jerks. See them measure you for size. They got metal in their eyes. We're chasing performance in several moods. Chasing performance in several moods. The times were easy wages that we stumble on inflated stacks. Jan, you took me far into a long line. Divine, 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 divine. Jan, you took me far into a long line. Divine, 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 divine. I can't employ the tactics already. Rented them out to my friend Snake. The equinox tail chaser, super frail, smoking in the fog, set a trap in the mirage. Well, we'll never see the rats that won't see the light, but to finally find Jen, you took me far into a long line. Divine, 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 divine Jen, you took me far into a long line. Divine, 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 divine Jen, you took me far into a long line. Divine, 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 divine Jen, you took me far into a long line. Divine, 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 divine.
The boy is like a tape loop. The boy is like an not much contact. Drinking the men waits. They are set at naught. 'Cause cripple states are holy states. 'Cause cripple states are holy states. But when
bits of stuff from the ocean, from the land, from the beginning to end, backwards, forwards, back towards we belong.
fight it. Every time I get my face dry, you sing. It's not meant to be a strife. It's not meant to be a struggle uphill. It's not meant to be a strife. It's not meant to be a struggle uphill. Now I know, now I'm no longer fighting to be outside. Come on in, little floating head at the door. Who are you? Who are you? Who has come to fill this room? Well, come on, welcome in. It's not meant to be a struggle uphill. I'll no longer hide it. Yes, the way you say it stirs me to the core. Every time, no matter what, no matter who I think you are. Every time I hear you say I do. And the tears fall, and the universe is shown. But who are you? Voice and headphone.
There is almost nothing worse in the world than to have a brief glimpse of clarity of the absolute all and everything, and to realize that that is as close as you will ever get, because you have not been chosen. It is even worse to realize that you were chosen, that you failed to meet the challenge, to realize only too late that you had a chance to truly make a difference in this world, and you rejected the offer, whether out of fear, or disinterest, or lack of belief in your destiny. You could have been a savior, a messiah even, and in this age that would have been magazine covers, television appearances, movie deals, book deals, women, men, dolphins, whatever you like. And that reminds me of something I've been thinking about. You know how they have bestiality? Is there like a thing, like a fetish for fucking seafood? Like you kind of see how many octopus legs you can pick up your ass at one time, or electric eels, or like fucking a whale in a blowhole, or like trying to get a dolphin to blow you. Dolphins are very smart. They can learn how to give blowjobs. You can get a blowjob, or at least a favor job from well, maybe not you, but maybe like you gotta figure someone out there somewhere that's gotten a blowjob from a dolphin. Maybe like a Dr. Dolittle type who could talk to the animals, learn their languages, and teach the dolphins how to please him. Or her, maybe. I don't know. And I figured those S&M folks are really missing out if they've never used lobsters for nipple clamps. There's all this possibility out there, and it's gotta make you wonder, what's wrong with you? That time that God spoke to you and showed you the way clear as day, and you were like, no way, too much work, I'm busy, I'm too tired, I don't even believe in you anyway, what's in it for me? Well, you fucked up, didn't you? You sell your soul to the devil, you get like $4, but if you had come when God called, you would have gotten whatever you want. Nose job, 50-inch TV set, waterbed filled with Callista Flockhart's urine, whatever you want. But you said no to God. And now you'll never get to go out with Christina Ricci. You'll never get a chitty chitty bang bang car that can float and fly. You'll never get to visit Mars or the future or Marrakesh, but you never know. Many are called, but few are chosen. But some are chosen more than once. You might get another chance. There is always hope.
child, come and rescue me, 'cause you have seen some unbelievable things. Hater,
The beat, you hear it in his sleep sometimes. Blare it in your Jeep so your peoples can stare at them rhymes. Real rhymes, not your everyday hologram. Even when ribs was touching, never swallowed the ham. You'd rather eat a sandwich salad. It might need salt like your man's bland ballad. A lot of stuff happens that the news won't tell yous. Blues on L juice, snooze all hell loose. Rake it, take it like the good, the bad, the ugly. Break it rolling through your hood in the caddy buggy. Butter softy, leather flossy, fatty juggy. Always threw me off when she told me, Daddy, funk me. I'm like any who's seeds walking all out in the street without any shoes. I guess it's better than some funky socks. You need to get her some skips before she catch the monkeypox. Instead she wanna hit a beatbox, take pills and make fake krills that sheetrock. Sing it, bring it back to your laboratory. While he's in his oratory, glorious like a horror story. The mask is like Jason. They told the place not to let the basket type case in. He could be some kind of wacko, waiting for the chance to heat the pipes like a crack hole. He busted in, blessed be the Lord, who believe any mess they read up on the message board. If so, I got bridges for the Lolo, same bitch of gold dry snitching to the popo. Here, orange peel stoves for the whole tier. Feel like I've been gone over a year, came home to old gear. It was the shit when I first scooped it. At least I get to sit out in New York and curse, stupid. Plead the fifth, sip wine stiffly. Patiently come up and be spiffy in a jiffy. Gift for the grind, criminal mind shifty. Swift with the 9 through a 5950. Well educated, he heard it when he meditated in deep data. Let her hate the creep later. Dedicated cheap skater who keeps data. Say he stays self-medicated to sleep later. Side effects are similar to sugar pill. Whoever go next on the mic, he put a booger ill. And made his exit on some calm shit. Begged him on the regular for kegs of more vomit spit.
In the studio, you don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main
Ain't Julio, he Julio. Type of nigga that'll slap you with the Julio. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Got bitch in the bag and bitches in videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak show. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak show. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak show. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak show.
The only thing I'm seeing I'd like to put an amend on, perhaps a little more room here for the fixins. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of fixins.
We're gonna have so many fucking fixins up in this motherfucker. This shit's gonna go through the roof, man. Ah, damn, I'm shitting gold these days.
We made it. We made it.
The devil, the haters, the bloggers, the papers, the labels, they label me. But they can't relate to our struggle, my nigga, we came up from slavery. Apologies go out to all of my fans cause they waited so patiently. This one is for all of the lost and forgotten black angels that pray for me. A million niggas love me cause I'm ill. The greatest story ever told, niggas in the field. From Solomon to Sambo to Django, it's fact. I'm the Farrakhan of rap and I get it from the wheel. The son of WD, who hung around in the deep, who ran around in the street. The trap gods raised me, face all on the Sphinx, story all on the wall of the pyramids. Niggas know the black God saved me. You can blow the nose off, that won't change it. Obamacare won't heal all that anguish. We came a long way from the bottom of the boat. All praise to the Mac D, we found our language. Gold necklace, middle finger erected. God Prophet Shabazz, styling on the record. Lost sons of Muhammad, we wildin' in the wreckage. The Shad, Alad, and Lahad is the message. All these niggas, I got to fight one. All these devils, I got to strike some. All these rebels just waiting on the wall cry. Mama said, son, you got to strike drum. Rock nation, celebration, motivation, elevation. Nigga, we made it from slaves on the slave ship, live from the cotton field, straight to the spaceship.
Kind of makes me wonder why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down. Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
Hopped up the slave ship, popped up my chain and took it to Jacob. I gotta go play this. More than that bitch, like nigga, we made it. I own my own masters. No, I ain't missing no royalty statements. I can't be rated. God. Damn, ho, stun on them haters. Sorry, Mrs. Drizzy, for so much y'all talk. Silly me rapping about shit that I really bought. While these rappers rap about guns they ain't shot. And a bunch of other silly shit that they ain't got. I'm on my loop, Peter, young go. Stunting on stage after 12 years a slave. This ace of spade look like an Oscar. Black tux look like a monster. Don't make me raya, nigga, watch your tone. I come to court with black boxes on. Y'all hella jealous of my melatonin. I can black out at any given moment. I'm God. G is the 7-letter maid, so with my arms and feet shackled, I still get paid. All praise is due. I'm ready to chase a Yaku back in the cage. These are the last days. What do I sing phase? Showed up to the last supper in some brand new J's. I'm the true living. Book a hole. New religion. Ain't from the other world. Alien superstition. You blind, baby. Blind to the fact of who you are, maybe. My bloodline's crazy. Kings and queens and Michael Jordan rings. I go stupido. Sucio. The flow's filthy. Y'all can't kill me. I've been inoculated from the snakes and the fakes and your corny handshakes. Cocksucker, we made it.
People see rock and roll as youth culture, and when youth culture becomes monopolized by big business, what are the youth to do? Do you have any idea? I think we should destroy the bogus capitalist process that is destroying youth culture.